Good afternoon, everyone. Would like to welcome you all to today's Tinian and Aguiguan legislative delegation session. And before I call this meeting to order, I would like to go ahead and recognize the staff that are assisting us today. To my left is the legal counsel for the delegation, Antoinette Villegomes, and right in front of me, to my right, is the delegation clerk, Joan Kaipet. Over to my right is the IT, Mr. Jonathan Diaz, and the gentleman that is assisting us to keep the flow of the floor going is the Sergeant at Arms, Benjamin Terlahi. The gentleman that's taking shots and photos for today's proceedings is Mr. L.J. Castro. And the gentle lady that just walked in is the delegation journal clerk, Ms. Baby D. Hoko. So we shall begin. This is the third day, first regular session. Today is Wednesday, March 12, 2025, at approximately 3:31 p.m. here at the Senate chamber in Capitol Hill, Saipan. And at this time, I would like to ask everyone to please rise for a moment of silence. And before I ask the clerk to call the roll, also we have the legislative assistant assisting us this afternoon, Mr. Devin Macaronis. So with that, clerk, can you please call the roll?
Senator Cruz.
Here.
Chairman Schneider.
Gaige.
Senator King Neighbors.
Here. Present.
Representative San Nicolas.
Present.
Mr. Chairman, all four members are present.
With four members present, we have quorum to proceed forward with this session, and let the record reflect that Senator Carl King Neighbors is joining us via virtually via Zoom. So with that, before I head to item B, the chair recognizes the floor leader to offer the motion for suspension of rules to amend the agenda for today's session. Floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is to suspend pertinent rules to amend the agenda for today's Tinian and Aguiguan legislative delegation to include communication from the House, communication from the mayor of the island of Tinian, and to include also the resolution number 24-02 and the delegation matter. So move, Mr. Chairman.
There's been a motion offered by the floor leader for the suspension of rules to amend today's order of business.
Second.
It's been seconded. Discussion. Ready? Clerk, please call the roll for the approval of the request.
Senator Cruz.
Yes.
Senator King Neighbors.
Yes.
Representative San Nicolas.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman.
Again,
Mr. Chairman, all four members voted yes.
with the four members voting yes, the motion to amend today's order of business, today's agenda is hereby approved. Moving on, under item B, public comment. This time, this is the portion of our session where we allow members of the community to offer their testimony on any of the item before the delegation today in today's order of business. And if you choose to come up and offer comments, then please, state your name for the record. There being none, let the record reflect there's no public comment in today's session. Moving on to item C, adoption of journal. Floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is to move to adopt the journal for Tinian and Aguiguan legislative delegation number 24-02, second day, first regular session, dated 2/25/25. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Been a motion offered by the floor leader for the adoption of TALD Journal number 24-02. Do I hear a second? Been seconded. Discussion. All those in favor of the motion for the adoption of the journal as stated by the floor leader, please say aye. All those opposed say nay. Motion carries. Moving on, item D, introduction of local bills. I recognize Congressman Floor Leader Patrick Nicholas.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is, I would like to make a motion to the passage of Senate Local Bill 24-01. So move.
May I request for a short recess, please? Okay, we're back in session and the floor leader still has the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is to officially, on the delegation level, to officially introduce Senate Local Bill number 24-01 to amend the Tinian Local Law 21-09 to provide a regulatory compliant internet gaming and for other purposes, introduced by you, Mr. Chairman. And as well, if I may continue, Mr. Chairman,
You still have the floor.
to officially introduce House Local Bill 24-02, the local appropriation of $84,000 and for other purposes. So that will, Mr. Chairman, thank you.
Thank you, floor leader, and I still recognize you for the proper motion to place both legislation on today's bill calendar.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. This time I would like to make a motion for the passage or
Displacement.
place the both local bills on today's bill calendar for action. So move.
Been seconded. The motion is so offered by the floor leader for the placement of the two legislation on today's bill calendar, and it's been seconded. And just for clarification purposes, it's Senate Local Bill 24-01 and House Local Bill 24-02. It's being offered and being asked for the approval to place on today's bill calendar. Any further discussion? Ready? Clerk, please call the roll to approve of that request by the floor leader.
Senator Cruz,
Yes.
Senator King Neighbors,
Yes.
Representative San Nicolas,
Yes.
Mr. Chairman.
Again,
Mr. Chairman, all four members voted yes.
the motion offered by the floor leader is hereby approved. Moving on, item E, introduction of local resolutions. I recognize the chair recognizes himself for the local resolutions. Ready? And this is a Tinian and Aguiguan Legislative Delegation Resolution number 24-02. Tinian and Aguiguan Legislative Delegation Resolution to commend and recognize Marvin Ngeroy Cruz Sr. for his unyielding contribution to the Commonwealth of Northern Mariana Islands on the occasion of his retirement. And at this time, I respectfully ask the floor leader if we can offer a motion to place this on today's BO calendar. On resolution calendar.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is to suspend pertinent rules so we can place this resolution on today's BU calendar for its actions. So move, Mr. Chairman.
So offered by the floor leader for the suspension of rules to allow the members to place TALD resolution number 2402 on today's resolution calendar has been seconded. Discussion? Ready? Clerk, please call the roll for this one.
Senator Cruz,
Yes.
Senator King Neighbors,
Yes.
Representative San Nicolas,
Yes.
Mr. Chairman.
Again,
Mr. Chairman, all 4 members voted yes.
with 4 members voting yes, the Tinian and Aguiguan Legislative Delegation Resolution number 24-02 is hereby placed on today's resolution calendar. Thank you. Moving on, messages from the governor. Clerk.
Mr. Chairman, we have one Governor's Communication 24-04 or 3.
2403. Any comments? Messages from the mayor.
Chairman,
Senator Cruz, recognized.
under line item F, I would like to express our sincere gratitude and appreciation to Governor Tolausis and Lieutenant Governor Apatang for signing this legislation into law and it became local law number 24-01. Use Masi, Chairman.
This is Masi, Senator Cruz. Messages from the mayor of Tinian and Aguiguan.
Mr. Chairman, we have one Mayor's Communication number 24-03.
24-03. Any discussion from the members? Messages from Tinian Municipal Council. Reports
Yeah.
of communications from heads and departments and agencies.
None, Mr. Chairman.
House communications.
Mr. Chairman, we have one House Communication number 24-02.
Any comments from the members? Ready? Senate communications.
Mr. Chairman, we have one Senate Communication number 24-01.
Any comments from the members? Delegation matters.
Mr. Chairman, we have 4 Delegation Matters 24-12 to 24-15.
Any comments from the members? Miscellaneous communications.
None, Mr. Chairman.
Reports of standing committees.
We have none, Mr. Chairman.
Reports of special conference committees.
We have none, Mr.
Unfinished
Chairman.
business.
We have none.
And moving on to item Q, resolution calendar. At this time, the chair recognizes the floor leader to offer the appropriate motion to entertain resolution number 24-02.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is to put an action for its passage. Resolution number 24-2 on today's session. So move.
There's been a motion offered by the floor leader for the passage of the adoption of the Tinian and Aguiguan Legislative Delegation 24-02 and has been seconded. All the discussion? All those in favor of the motion, please say aye. All those opposed, say nay. Motion carries. The Tinian and Aguiguan Legislative Delegation 24-02 is hereby adopted. Moving on to item R under local bill. Before I recognize our floor leader, if there's an objection from the members, I would like to call for just a real short recess. We're back in session, and at this time, the chair recognizes the floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. At this time, I would like to make a motion for the passage of Senate Local Bill 24-01 for today's action. So move.
It's been a motion offered by the floor leader for the passage of Senate Local Bill number 24-01. It's been seconded. Under discussion,
Second.
it's been seconded. Thank you, Senator Cruz. Under discussion, I recognize the floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. At this time, I would like to offer an amendment if there's no objection on the floor for Senate Local Bill 24-01. Amendment on Section 4 and Section 5. And has been highlighted. So at this time, Mr. Chairman, I move for this amendment to be approved. Thank you.
It's been an amendment offered by the floor leader on Senate Local Bill 24-01, and it's been seconded. Discussion? Ready? All those in favor of the motion for the amendment offered by the floor leader, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Motion carries. The amendment offered by the floor leader is hereby approved. Back to the main motion. Any other comments from the members before we ask the clerk to call the roll? Ready? Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Cruz,
Yes.
Senator King Neighbors,
Yes.
Representative San Nicolas,
Yes.
Mr. Chairman.
Again,
Mr. Chairman, all four members voted yes.
with 4 members voted yes, Senate Local Bill 24-01 hereby passes the delegation in the form of draft 1. Short recess. Thank you, gentlemen. We're back in session. We are still on bill calendar, item R on our order of business. And at this time, the chair recognizes Congressman Sunny Plus.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is to spend pertinent
For
rule or
For motion.
to,
For passage, yeah.
to make a motion for its passage, House Local Bill 24-2. So move.
There's been a motion offered by the floor leader for the passage of House Local Bill 24-2. It's been seconded. Discussion, under discussion. Floor leader, you still have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is to offer an amendment for House Local Bill 24-2, Section 2 appropriation, line item 7. So move, Mr. Chairman.
There's been a motion offered by an amendment for the House Local Bill offered by the floor leader. Do I hear a second to that motion? On discussion, any discussion on that motion offered by the floor leader? All those in favor of the motion offered by the floor leader, please say aye. All those opposed say nay. Motion carries. Back to the main motion. And any further discussion from the members? Ready? Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Cruz?
Yes.
Senator King Neighbors?
Yes.
Representative San Nicolas?
Yes.
Mr. Chairman?
Again,
Mr. Chairman, all four members voted yes.
with 4 members voting in the affirmative, House Local Bill 24-2 hereby passes the delegation in form of draft 1. Thank you, members. There's nothing further on bill calendar at this time, and under S, miscellaneous business. Clerk? None. T, announcements. Any members would like to announce? There are none. Adjournment. Floor leader, can you please offer the motion to adjourn this session?
At this time, Mr. Chairman, I move for adjournment with the subject of the call of the chairman. Thank you.
Motion offered by the floor leader to adjourn this session has been seconded. All those in favor of the motion to adjourn the session, please say aye. All those
Aye.
opposed say nay. Motion carries. The delegation session stands adjourned, subject to call. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Chairman.